Hey everyone, this is Kelly. Happy Thanksgiving. Francis Frei and creating trust. Trust is the basis of all interactions, personal and professional. Trust can be damaged to the point where organizations' hierarchical leadership reigns and teams are metaphorically caged, excluded, and they experience a culture of bias and where their voice and lives are written over. I enjoyed Miss Frei's vulnerability and her determination of advancing with gusto into the storm of a company with cultural, relational, structural, and leadership challenges. She is special in that she considers redemption desirable and achievable for each of us. When an organization reaches the depths of loss, failures, and broken trust with people in and beyond the company, where does one go from here? There are options, either let go or systematically begin the process of rebuilding at each level of the organization, beginning with leadership. I do agree change is possible, yet in my experience, the process of change is long-term, similar to the process of the change curve model we referenced in EPM, with intersection of motivation and performance, where the stationary status quo meets the shock and challenge prompting the change initiative, wherein there is inevitable resistance, a period of chaos, and then the great idea that sets the course of a new path of integration and ultimately the creation of sustained and lasting change. The components Miss Frey spoke of, the trinity of trust with authenticity, wherein others are more likely to have trust in you. According to the research from Paul Lawrence in his text, Leading Change, authenticity is the part of ourselves where we are pure in our confidence and free from personal agenda. Pure authenticity is where we can listen to others without having the limiting of internal perceptual biases, essentially viewing things from a distance and reflecting with curiosity. Ms. Frey goes on with the second and third points of the triangle, rigorous logic and sincere empathy. Each of these traits lends itself with the others having inherent trust in you. If any one of the three parts are weakened, trust is compromised. Lawrence suggests improving trust begins with ourselves in our daily scenarios of work and play, and interacting with others through interchange. From an organizational change perspective, Lawrence graphs this dialogue: listening, relationship, voicing, language, talking with each level of the organization, reflection, belief in others, and confidence in self, wherein identity and self are fluid. Ms. Frey suggests a common wobble in the trinity of trust is empathy, and this happens when we lack investing the hours in others, deeply involving ourselves in their perspectives, and we do not have clear ideas and actions or ways of meeting their needs. She guides with the tool of identifying the where, when, and whom we are preoccupied, and typically it is with those people where empathy is withheld. I love her point: when one faces authenticity wobbles, it is very easy being you when you are among others like you. Yet, if I represent any sort of adversity or variance from the norm, or trying so hard being included and accepted where I am not thought worthy, being authentic can be really challenging. Cherishing the things we find beyond our scope and comfort level while keeping the balance of our core values is the key in living and being the positive change this world and our organizations so need. Lawrence goes on to suggest that leaders do well when they free their people, finding what inspires them and seeing their value, releasing the shackles, freeing them from the cage that blocks energy and productivity. Thank you. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Many blessings.